After years of silence and speculation, Britney Spears is finally telling her story. Her new memoir, The Woman in Me, is nothing short of explosive, offering fans and critics an unfiltered look into her life, career, and the battles she's faced along the way. Today, we're diving into the most jaw-dropping revelations from Britney's tell-all book, uncovering the secrets she's kept hidden until now. The rise to fame, from teen sensation to global icon. Britney Spears' journey to superstardom began when she was just a teenager, with hits like Baby One More Time catapulting her into the global spotlight. But according to her memoir, that fame came at a cost. Britney reveals the intense pressure she faced from an early age, detailing how the demands of fame affected her mental health, relationships, and sense of self. Behind the sparkling performances was a young woman grappling with the weight of the world on her shoulders. Family turmoil, the truth about the conservatorship. For 13 years, Britney Spears lived under a conservatorship that controlled nearly every aspect of her life. In her memoir, she opens up about the emotional toll this legal arrangement took on her. Britney describes feeling like a prisoner in her own life, with decisions about her career, finances, and even her personal relationships dictated by others. Most notably, her father, Jamie Spears. Her raw and heartbreaking accounts shed light on how this experience shaped her understanding of freedom and trust. The Justin Timberlake chapter. A relationship revisited. One of the most shocking revelations in Britney's memoir involves her high-profile relationship with Justin Timberlake. For years, the narrative around their breakup painted Britney as the villain, but her memoir tells a very different story. Britney shares her side of the relationship, including allegations of betrayal, heartbreak, and a media narrative that unfairly placed the blame on her. She also reveals deeply personal moments that were kept hidden for decades, sparking a renewed conversation about the media's treatment of women in the early 2000s. Motherhood and loss. Britney's struggles as a parent. As a mother of two, Britney's love for her children is undeniable, but her memoir reveals the immense challenges she's faced in her journey as a parent. From custody battles to the impact of her conservatorship on her ability to mother her sons. Britney's story is one of heartbreak and resilience. She shares the pain of being separated from her children and the constant fear of losing them. A fear that has defined much of her adult life. The industry machine, exploitation and control. Britney also pulls back the curtain on the music industry, exposing how she was often treated as a commodity rather than a person. From grueling schedules to being forced into performances she didn't want to do. Her memoir sheds light on the exploitation she endured at the height of her fame. Britney's revelations challenge us to question how the entertainment industry treats its stars, especially young women, and whether enough has changed in the years since her rise to fame. Mental health battles, fighting for her sanity. The world watched as Britney faced very public struggles with her mental health. But in her memoir, she provides a raw and unfiltered account of those moments. Britney describes the isolation and misunderstanding she felt, as well as the lack of compassion from those around her. Her story highlights the stigma surrounding mental health and the need for empathy and understanding, especially for those living in the public eye. Free Britney. A movement that changed everything. Britney's conservatorship came under global scrutiny thanks to the Cheek Free Britney movement, a grassroots effort by her fans to expose the injustices she was facing. In her memoir, Britney expresses gratitude to her fans for their unwavering support, crediting them with giving her the courage to fight for her freedom. She shares the moment she realized the world was finally listening and how that support gave her the strength to take back her life. The memoir's impact. A cultural reset. Britney's memoir isn't just a story, it's a cultural moment. Her revelations have reignited conversations about mental health, women's autonomy, and the toxic nature of celebrity culture. By sharing her truth, Britney is challenging the world to rethink how we treat our icons, reminding us that behind the glitz and glamour are real people with real struggles. The role of fame in Britney's identity crisis. For Britney, fame wasn't just a blessing, it became a double-edged sword. In her memoir, she reveals how the constant attention from paparazzi and relentless scrutiny from fans and critics contributed to an identity crisis. Britney describes moments where she felt like a product rather than a person, struggling to reconcile her public persona with her true self. This candid exploration of fame's darker side sheds light on the mental toll of being one of the most recognizable faces in the world. The paparazzi frenzy. A life lived under surveillance. One of the most harrowing sections of Britney's memoir details the relentless invasion of her privacy by the paparazzi. She recalls the infamous incidents where she was chased, hounded, and photographed during some of the most vulnerable moments of her life. Britney shares how these experiences left her feeling trapped and dehumanized, ultimately leading to her infamous public breakdowns. Her story is a stark reminder of the brutal reality of living in a constant media fishbowl. Friendships lost and found. Who stood by Britney? Britney's memoir also touches on the relationships that shaped and sometimes betrayed her. From childhood friends to industry insiders, Britney reveals the pain of realizing who was truly in her corner. The power of music, a voice she almost lost. Music has always been Britney's escape, but her memoir reveals how the conservatorship threatened to take even that away. She recalls moments where she was forced into recording sessions or tours, with little say over her own artistry. Yet, despite the control and exploitation, Britney's passion for music never faded. Her ability to channel her emotions into her songs became her lifeline, helping her survive the chaos around her. The memoir highlights how music wasn't just her career, it was her salvation. Behind closed doors, the secrets of her Vegas residency. Britney's Las Vegas residency was a groundbreaking achievement, but her memoir paints a very different picture of what was happening behind the scenes. Britney describes how the residency became a symbol of her entrapment, with grueling schedules and little autonomy. She reveals the pressure she felt to perform, even when her mental and physical health were at risk. What seemed like a glittering success to the outside world was, in reality, another chapter in her battle for freedom. The memoir's message: a call for change. At its core, Britney's memoir is more than a personal story, it's a call to action. She uses her platform to advocate for greater awareness of issues like mental health, legal exploitation, and the treatment of women in the entertainment industry. Britney's revelations aren't just about her, they're a plea for change, urging society to reconsider how we treat those in the public eye. Her bravery in sharing her truth might not just free her, but also pave the way for others to reclaim their narratives. Britney Spears' memoir, The Woman in Me, is a testament to her strength, resilience, and determination to reclaim her narrative. What do you think about Britney Spears' revelations? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell for more deep dives into the biggest celebrity stories and scandals. Until next time, stay curious.